Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Reversal Roundup. As you can see, I am back in the studio now from my travels, and it is time to travel around the four corners of the FGC globe to bring you the results from the biggest and most exciting events from this past week. Alright, let's kick it off in the Philippines, and Rev Major is back. The tournament in Manila was a stop on several world tours and offered a ton of cool moments. Once again, the main event was Tekken 7, ready to deliver another exciting episode in the Pakistan versus Korea rivalry, with Qasim Mia and Atif Butt representing Pakistan, and Yeonding, Ranchu, and Dotto Ring and more representing Korea. Top 8 was the best way to show how wide the character variety can be in high-level Tekken at the moment, with even Lucky Chloe appearing in winner's side.
He's hovering in, locks it in! Lucky Chloe!
And as for the rivalry itself, Korea showed their superiority this weekend, with Rangchu sending both Pakistani players into losers and Yeonding finishing the job, eliminating them in losers to give us a 100% Korean Grand Finals.
Holy smokes! I can't believe it.
Yeonding showcasing his character pool with Eddie, Julia, and the aforementioned Lucky Chloe ended up taking it over Rangchu's Panda after resetting in Grand Finals. And in an emotional celebration, he shared that he lost his grandfather the day before and dedicated his win to him.
Now that he got to give him like a bye-bye gift by winning this tournament today.
Thailand's Book got 5th place in Tekken, but still goes home with a winner's trophy as he was the one to take the Street Fighter V tournament. After 2019 with 187 players, Smash Ultimate comes back to Rev Major, but with nearly half as many players as they saw last time. And the Filipinos could not defend their home turf, as this time it was Alida from Guam who managed to get the win with Kazuya, which is fitting as Rev Major, of course, is such a big Tekken event. Finishing his run with a strong 3-0 against the champion of the Philippines, Yoshi 95's Link, Alida managed to sweep it in Grand Finals and take the win.
He is going to be your champion.
The third stop on the ARC World Tour 2022 for Strive saw a fully Japanese Grand Finals with unusual characters, to say the least, as Gobu took the win against Jiro's Angie, who sent him to losers earlier on. Seeing that the Zato pick didn't work in winner's bracket, Gobu went on to reset the bracket and win Grand Finals with Gold Lewis. DNF Jewel was also there as part of the ARC World Tour as a qualifier, and it saw Yu Seung Char's Ghostblade taking the win after a very diverse top 8. With 2 events already won by Asian players on the World Tour qualifier, can the West qualify next through CE Otaku? We'll find out next week. Dragon Ball FighterZ was a power event and also the first open event with both Goichi and Fenrich competing offline since 2019's World Finals. With the World Tour injecting a new life into Japanese DBFC, we saw Goichi take 3rd place, Oblivion 2nd, and the one and only Fenrich claiming the Rev Major title again after his 2019 win, looking as scary as ever, delivering the TODs he's been known for at almost every match.
I think he's definitely gone.
Fenrich is about to become your Rev Major 2022.
Goichi didn't leave empty-handed though. He got the gold for Melty Blood type Lumina as he continues his impressive run in that game. The 5th edition of the Ultimate Summit happened, and for the first time in Summit history, the win was taken by Japan. After his win at Double Down in early July, Proto Banam comes back to the US to get his 2nd major win. He started strong, dominating his pool 3-1 against all of his opponents, Anathema, Ouch, and Light, switching between Lucina and Min Min to secure those victories. His bracket run was equally as impressive, round 1 starting with Spargo, where he shut down the return of the young prodigy and winner of the Ultimate Summit 4 3-2. Following up against Riddles, the Canadian FGC character specialist, but the Min Min was too strong for the Terry Bogard, sending Proto Bantam into a swordsman winner final against Cola. Down 2-0 against the Roy player, 3-2 was the result, where Proto clutched it, sending him into losers finals, where Light was making a comeback. In an impressive losers run, he took on its path Gluttony, A-Cola, and Cola, even 3-stocking him in the last game. And the Fox player came back into the grand finals, even resetting the bracket with a strong 3-0, but he could not stop the Japanese adaptation and finally lost the reset bracket 3-1.
And Proto Bantam is your Summit 5 champion.
He made Proto Bantam bleed, but it wasn't enough to stop the beast that day, becoming the first Japanese player to ever take a Summit title. On the other side, MK Leo did not make top 8 this time, starting off his bracket in losers after losing against Riddles in pools and getting reverse 3-0'd by Gluttony in the gauntlet phase. Tweak finished the job early in bracket in an unusual, intense match between those two, denying also one of the most expected matches happening between A-Cola and MK Leo. We will have to wait for another tournament to witness that encounter.
The end by
Whilst the Capcom Pro Tour is still on hiatus for another week, the World Warrior Series continued with a dizzying number of tournaments from around the world. So let's run through those results real quick. Over on the US East at Carryout Clash, the artist formerly known as Tampa Bison, now going as Booker, took first place with who else but M. Bison after resetting the bracket in grand finals with an impressive run through losers bracket. In Asia East, the TWF Open, it was Albert defeating one of the more notable players, Xiao Bao, in grand finals after also making a run through losers bracket with his Rose. Over here in Europe, Reversal hosted the third UOS tournament for France, this time Link Excello dethroning Valmaster with some incredibly impressive Nakali play.
No, wait. That's over.
It might be worth noting that Valmaster also did not play as his Chun-Li in this tournament, instead opting for a number of other characters, which included Juri Monat, Guile, and Oro. In the US Midwest for Super Saturdays, a superhuman performance fresh out of surgery, Brian F took US Midwest 3 with his Oro playing purely on hitbox. Brian, we salute you.
Brian F taking the CPT US Midwest number 3 World Warrior.
In South Korea, Spirit Zero operated their third event, and it was M Lizard, also known as Tourniquet, taking South Korea's World Warrior event with some more of the outstanding Vega gameplay that we can expect from them.
지금 체력이 없기 때문에 CA 조심해야 되죠.
마무리 시키면서 캡콤 프로토 월드 워리어 사우스
In Central America East, Blink Battlegrounds, and it was Crossover that took the win with the Luke without dropping a single set this time round. In Southeast Asia versus Community, it was Malaysia's Lacuna C who went the distance with the signature Falk, managing to get the victory. In Spain and Portugal's Iberian Series, Spanish favourite Vega Patch took his third Warrior event in a row, beating Samuel into second place for a third time. Will he be able to eventually topple the Fang player? We'll find out next month.
Megabats el mejor.
In Germany, for Saltmine League, MDC Jimmy put himself at the top of the leaderboard with a clutch last game round win.
Resources here, and that's it.
And finally, in Mexico's Mexican Mash Series, it was Solving who managed to take down Kusanagi, ending his World Warrior win streak with some scary Falk play. And that is all we've got time for this week. Don't forget you can catch us live on Wednesday for the EX edition of the Roundup, where we talk live on Twitch about all of the biggest talking points of the week in the FGC. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, Reversal_GG, and following us, of course, on Twitch. That's just Reversal_GG. Give us a like, comment, and a follow here on YouTube as well for all of the content. That's more versus videos, more behind the scenes skins, tournament videos, and of course all the VODs from our reversal event. And lastly, I have to wish a very, very happy birthday to our own Damascus today. I've got no idea how old you are, but I'm sure you're pretty old. You've got no hair, unlike myself, so you must be really old. But have a great birthday. Happy birthday to you, man. Big love from the full reversal team. And make sure you go and drop him a happy birthday at ZDamascus on Twitter. Go and wish him a happy birthday. We'll see you next time round. That was the Roundup.